full. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm a little embarrassed. Well, not really. I don't know. I haven't posted a video in like 4 months, I think, since like November. So hold on, let me adjust my chair. But you know, I've still been around. I'm still working out, still exercising. I think I was taking on too much last year, and I had a lot of projects going on other than my blog, other than making videos. And I was just going through a lot of stuff, even transitioning between jobs and just the stress of that. So I was just kind of all over the place. And my body just eventually just like shut down and just said, no more videos, no more blogging, just chill out for a second. And I didn't realize that a second was going to turn into like 4 or 5 months, but I apologize for being away for so long. But I think it was probably one of the best things that I could have done at the time. And, you know, it's a new year, new beginnings, new opportunities. And I know a lot of you guys out there have already started, you know, on your New Year's resolutions. You're going at it hard, and, you know, I'm wishing you the best of luck with your journey. And for those of you who are kind of losing a little bit of steam around about early February, just hang in there and keep going. As far as resolutions for me this year, I don't have any set resolutions. Like I realized that I've been setting the same resolutions for God knows how many years, like just back to back. And I just woke up one day and I was like, you know what? You haven't done nearly as much stuff as you said you're going to do, and you got the same resolutions every year. You know, just shut up about it and just do it. You know, just stop trying to plan every little single moment of your life and every single thing, and just effing do it. And so hopefully this year I'm going to be doing a lot more of that. You know, just stop talking about it and just make it happen, right? So anyway, I actually have more of a different kind of focus this year. Like, I've lost weight and I've gained weight and I've lost weight. And so I know what it takes to lose weight and to keep it off for a significant amount of time. You know, I lost 80 pounds, kept it off for over 10 years. I've gained some of it back. But, you know, I still think it's just part of the journey, and I'm not making excuses. I think it's just something that I really, really have to figure out why in the hell it keeps happening. And so one of the things that I'm focusing on this year is really trying to lose a lot of the internal emotional baggage, and trying to identify my triggers, figuring out what those things are that send me into a kind of like uproar, just, you know, sends me into the kitchen, just, you know, devouring anything that I have in the refrigerator. What are those things that really make me tick and make me, you know, want to bury my emotions in food, and then, you know, as a result, gain weight. So those are some of the things that I'm really taking into consideration. You know, just giving those triggers, that anger, that anxiety, giving it a voice, and trying to figure out, you know, just healthier ways to deal with it. And so one of the things that I've been doing is I've actually been writing down those things that make me very emotional, that really give me that feeling in the bottom of my stomach that says, you know what, you want to eat a bunch of sugar because you're stressed out about something that didn't go right today at work, or, you know, maybe someone says something that made me feel bad, or maybe, you know, maybe I was in a stressful situation or debate with a friend, and, you know, that made me emotional. Writing that stuff down and giving it a voice actually makes me feel a lot better. It makes me feel like, you know, I don't need the food to make me feel better. Just acknowledging it and then taking a different perspective on how to deal with it is what really helps me a lot. So that's been helping me for the past few weeks. And I'm still, you know, eating, still doing a lot of things just simply out of habit. But, you know, I used to make a lot of videos that talked about being addicted to sugar and all of that. And I'm looking back at it now, and it's like, you know, I think that was just complete bullshit. Because, to be honest with you, I go most of the day where I do really well. I eat 9 out of 10 times, 9.5 out of 10 times, I'm going to eat a healthy breakfast, eat a healthy lunch, eat healthy snacks. I'm going to be on point with that most of the time. But at the end of the day, when every stressful thing that happened earlier kind of just, comes at you all at once, that's when I kind of go crazy. And that's when I really pull out my little notebook and I jot down the stuff that's bothering me. And, I still make healthier decisions. I'll still make healthier decisions when I'm in that mindset of kind of losing control. But hopefully eventually I'll still be able to have those moments and not feel like I have to binge on sugar or binge on something else to make me feel better. Hopefully those healthier decisions that I am starting to make during those times is going to override all those other negative things, right? I guess that's what I was trying to say. I kind of got lost there for a moment. But I want to focus more on making every day healthier and better than it was the day before. If I felt good yesterday about choosing to have a layer of butternut squash and steamed vegetables under a plate of peanut stir fry or something I was eating, I felt better about adding more vegetables to my plate as opposed to choosing pasta or rice, and that was a good feeling to be able to make that conscious decision to do better and to know that I was doing something better for my body and also for my mind. Another thing that I'm doing this year too is focusing, as far as exercising, is I'm focusing more on strength training. So I've been doing that a couple days a week. I'm still doing cardio a little bit, but not as much as I was before. I've also kind of incorporated more like yoga, Pilates, kind of things that force me to slow down and to focus more on building myself mentally and just really trying to slow down a lot of negative energy that I have, in my life sometimes, and just really processing things much more strategically, but not to the point where it's overwhelming, And that's a really, really big thing for me this year, is just really focusing on dealing with that internal baggage and trying to find more productive and positive ways to apply it to my life. So I don't know, I'm feeling good about this year, and I really hope that, things turn out a lot better than I imagined that they would last year. That's where I am. That's where I am with all of this.